What's up? This is Jackie, and you are watching Cinema News. Movies coming out this January is Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters. Okay, so this movie is about Hansel and Gretel. You know, that classic story where two kids lost in the woods and they find a house made of candy and a witch tries to eat them. You know, that classic story of cannibalism. Well, in this story, they're witch hunters. They defeat a witch when they're kids. The same story applies. Like, they shove the witch into the oven when she tries to eat them, and they devote their lives to hunting witches. But in the story, I think they're facing demons. That's my opinion, alright? I don't think that's the storyline, but that's what I think. They're really hunting demons, they find out, instead of witches. Because there's this one scene where this girl, who I think is a witch, and Jeremy Renner's character, Hansel, like, falls in love with her or something, or, like, has a huge crush on her, I don't know, but it looks like a really interesting film. You know, you see those, like, Snow White and Red Riding Hood have been done over and over again, and Cinderella too, and we don't really ever get to see that much of Hansel and Gretel, that story, and I think the horror comedy crossover thing we shouldn't be worried about. I think that people should look for it as a nice change of pace for the Grimm story. So I would see it in theaters pretty soon. I know I like to talk about movies that are heading to theaters, but here are some of my favorite films that haven't been in theaters. Although some probably have been, but you've probably never seen them. Some are like foreign films. I'm going to give you a list of movies that you should see. Like, these are starring some well-known actors like Sean Bean and Michael Fassbender. If you don't know them, then you should kick yourself in the ass because you're a jerk, and you should know them by now. And so anyway, I'm going to give you the list. Some of these are available for free streaming on Amazon.com if you're a Prime member. Usually you have to be a member of Amazon. If not, you could probably find them at Netflix or at any other store. In light of recent Oscar nominations, Beasts of the Southern Wild will be returning in theaters this Friday. I believe it's this Friday. Fox Searchlight wants to give it more traction since in recent events it has been nominated for 4 Oscars, which is a pretty big deal. I mean, this film, Beasts of the Southern Wild, premiered last year in the Sundance Film Festival, June 27th, and it's going to play in select theaters. Alright, and one of those cities is Philadelphia, so if you're in this vicinity in Jersey or in Pennsylvania, you're in the vicinity, you could probably catch it then. It's also showing in New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., Phoenix, and I think Atlanta. Atlanta. So if you want to catch the film, go online to see for tickets. Just look up Beasts of the Southern Wild, going back in theaters, and catch the movie. It actually sounds really good. I think it's a real nice idea. This is Jackie, and thank you for watching Cinema News. Make sure you go to imdb.com to check out the new trailer for 21 and Over.